Lifted the other way out to left center. Kiermaier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. One strike now from Archer. Hit back up the middle. On the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Batting third. First baseman
standing in.
5.
Fred Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder,
and a fastball
Kevin
just a bit up.
Kiermaier.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Longoria.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Striding in, Logan Morrison. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it. And the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Matt Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least two bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Adonis Garcia digs in now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate, Matt Adams trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that one stayed up a little high. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Lucas Duda now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Rio Ruiz. He'll
Leading
stand
off for
in to
Atlanta.
open things up
Second
here in the
baseman,
third.
Rio
Into the
Ruiz.
windup and the pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to first, and there were two down.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in to try it again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Miller gets to it. Spin throw, and he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ramos.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Matt, he's thrown two pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter. So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kurt Suzuki.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. On the ground up the middle. To his left, Duffy. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan.
One out here in the Tampa Bay
Longoria.
4th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Fouled back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Logan Morrison is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. We played 4 full, and we are. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Nick Markakis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Ready for another chance? Adonis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Longo. The second for 1. Not in time. How about that? Here's Matt Adams now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Braves go down quietly. Halfway home, still no score. First offering on its way.
And leading up
Steven Souza will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
The
he had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Way in front of that fastball. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, designated hitter.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another 0-2 home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rio Ruiz. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Rio Ruiz.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's Archer on 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit softly on the ground to first. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that ends the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. We are still scoreless. Digging in to try it again.
And
Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1.
Ramos.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Brad Miller is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Kevin.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Tehran into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 0-2. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing there from Suzuki, but he was too far in front as this is going to be back up into the stands. A foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting.
Into the box,
Right
Nick
fielder.
Markakis.
Nick Markakis.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Matt Duffy.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Logan Morrison. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Steven Souza.
Right fielder number 20.
As he looks at a fastball. Ball that's in there for strike one. Teron gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. But the Rays are able to knot things up on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. All digging in, Adonis Garcia.
For the
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The batter.
You don't think
Designated
fielding is
hitter,
important? Instead
Matt
of a routine
Adams.
out, you got a guy standing at second base after a two-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk
Your
out toward
attention,
the
please.
mound. And
Now
he's going to
pitching
motion
for the
for his
Rays,
bullpen here. That'll
number
do it for
31,
the starter tonight.
Xavier Cedeno.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. This is pulled into right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Stepping in now, Rio Ruiz. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Adams rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Well, that base hit right there gives them a 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Runners on the move for second. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit,
Now
Matt,
batting,
or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So it's going to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit, but either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder.
Called a strike on the outer half.
Dickerson.
0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Corey Dickerson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Lucas Duda comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Miller. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Matt Kemp will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Souza is under it. 2 down.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Weak roller right side. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that ends the inning.
Leading off the bottom of the
Brad Miller swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The 0-2 once more. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Shortstop Matt Duffy.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Chris Archer takes the loss. We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a looper to left. Hernandez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What are the keys to success for them today, Harold?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Greg Bird stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Hernandez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. On to Tulowitzki at second for the force, and that'll end the inning. Yankees are off and running early, thanks. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got great power. I love watching a guy who can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Batting third.
Here's Justin Smoak now. In past meetings with Tanaka, 0 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, This was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back on it to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 6.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. In past meetings with Tanaka, 0 for 7. Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Into the windup and the pitch.
Second baseman
Starlin Castro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. In there, no balls and a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 8.
And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play.
Frazier.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Kevin
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the
Batting
majestic
eighth.
defensive alignment for the
Catcher.
Yankees.
Russell
And I'm looking down at third
Martin.
base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot for Russell Martin, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
And that'll bring up the speedy
Second
Devin
baseman.
Travis.
Devin Travis.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for
Left
another
fielder.
chance? Teoscar
Teoscar
Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Back here in for the start of the third in this one, as you get a look at the famous
Leading off for the
CN
Yankees,
Tower there in the distance.
left fielder, number
Brett Gardner
11.
is in to start things off here as he
Gardner.
looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1 ball.
And he
2
looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The right fielder,
First pitch
99,
on its way.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes. I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning. He continues to pound the ball in.
Got him to go down swinging there. Aaron Judge is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Greg Bird is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leading
0
off
for
for
1 here
Toronto.
in the early going.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Weak chopper up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Into the windup and the pitch. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he misses there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Didi Gregorius is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Here's Starlin Castro, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Chase Headley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Way outside. 1-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Lifted into center field. Pilar's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Todd Frazier will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
This is pulled into right. Judge is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tanaka's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Judge, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Russell Martin now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. There he goes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to third. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Bird.
Greg Bird is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis.
Leading off with
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Devin Travis.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Has a look, now the pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You realize how many strikes he's throwing? The first pitch to every hitter in the game, every hitter has been for a strike. That's 100% on the first pitch has been a strike, and they've taken advantage of it.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Popped high in the air. Gregorius is there for it. 2 down. Here's Justin Smoke now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Villar's there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And Castro's got himself a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it and just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And this is fouled straight back.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Chad Green enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Sanchez.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Matt Holliday will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. Jacoby Ellsbury is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Center fielder, Kevin
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher,
Russell Martin
55.
now. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 1 for 6. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A 1 pitch on its way. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees,
Todd Frazier is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brett Gardner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.